Hi everybody, it's me, Georgia Rose from Zencuda. I thought it was more important for the table to be able to be seen tonight with the cards instead of me. But I'm just going to adjust the camera for a few minutes so that you can see me. Hi everybody, so I can talk to you a little bit. So I have had a super busy week and I have to apologize because there was some couple of videos that were supposed to happen and didn't. Hi Liz. Because I've been having a really rough time with just some stuff going on in the 3D world, nothing really to complain about, but certainly things that kept me from the business at hand. Hi Susan. So what we're going to do is some live tarot reads tonight. I am actually going to go through the Zodiac, but I also want to talk about the energy a little bit because we had a really intense full moon over the weekend. I did a video about that. You can find it here on our site. And I also want to talk about the energy regarding Saturn going direct, which happens tomorrow on Wednesday. So Saturn goes direct, and when that happens, the things that you've been working on since the end of April, beginning of May, when Saturn first went retrograde, are really going to now come to a point where you're going to want to materialize some things in life to kind of finish them up. Basically what I'm trying to say is that when Saturn was retrograde, it gave us some lessons. And there were some things that you needed to do, maybe some things you needed to let go of, or some changes that you needed to make in your life. And Saturn likes to reward that behavior. So if there are things that you have been working on since May or April, when Saturn went retrograde, you're going to find that tomorrow, when it goes direct, the energy will start to move in a different way. And you'll probably start to find yourself putting your ducks in a row this week, and really getting ready for the next phase of completion on whatever that energy was for you. It could be job, it could be relationship, it could be just something that you want to do in your life, a habit you're trying to break, a new health routine. Whatever it is, Saturn has been coming in to show us where we have an error and where we need to correct. So, yeah, Tarot Card Tuesday, Cash. So Saturn going direct tomorrow is an extremely good energy for most of us. If there's something that you haven't taken care of in the last couple of months, since May, April, that Saturn brought in when it was retrograde, and you haven't taken care of it and you've ignored it, well, then you may have some chickens coming home to roost in this energy starting tomorrow when Saturn does go direct. And this is starting to play into a really heavy energy that's, hi Denise, this is going to play into some energy that's going to take place for us very heavily in the next decade, starting in January 2020 and over the next 5 years. So I'll do a bunch of videos about that. But now to the matter at hand, because I know you guys are all waiting for Tarot Tuesdays. So I'm going to go in the Zodiac in order, and I'm going to start with Aries. I'm going to fix the camera so that you guys can see the table and not me so much. And when I have something really important to say, I will just lean over so you can see my tired face in the camera. Hi guys, like that. So if anybody has anything, any comments they want to make, or any observations or anything that they think they want to talk about tonight, please, just want to see where these cards are. Okay, please, you can see the whole table. Please just, chime in on the comments, all right? Tonight I am using the Doreen Virtue Power Tarot cards. I'm also doing my, oh, losing my voice already, Aries. Also using my regular Rider-Waite tarot. These cards have been with me for many years, and these are just traditional tarot cards. And I will pick a card for anyone who asks, so Marianne, remind me as I get closer. This is Aries, so we're going to start with Aries. So I'm using my regular Rider-Waite. I'm using the Doreen Virtue Archangel Power Tarot card deck, and I'm also using, as my clarifiers tonight, the traditional soul cards. I love these cards. These cards have no words or a guidebook or anything. They're simply that we do all from pictures that are on the cards. So I'm going to give each one a little bit of a shuffle. And my crystals tonight, I always do my crystals by intuitive energy. Basically, my crystals tonight are amethyst. All right, you can see this on camera. The amethyst is beautiful. This stone I've had many, many years. I probably had this about 20 years. And this is citrine, okay? And I have another really big citrine here. For some reason, citrine was really calling to me tonight. Hi, Linda. Hi, Enza. And I think that citrine is really very indicative for me of Saturn's energy, because the planet Saturn is very powerful and ambitious and things like that, and growth and climbing the ladder in your career a lot and things with Capricorn. And for me, that is the stone of citrine, because it really, or carnelian, I'm sorry, this is a carnelian, this is citrine. Carnelian is that stone for me because it's the chakra, the solar plexus, and that's really where we get a lot of our ambition, our pride, our energy from. So if ever you feel like you need energy as far as ambition in life and your personal power, carnelian is the stone to get. And then we've got another amethyst. This is a very, very dear stone to me. This stone was given to me by one of my very first teachers, Catherine Barley, wonderful woman. And then this is my heart chakra stone. This is just a stone that I use on my cards. This is a generator for all the stones. And anything to do with amethyst is very much in play with me all the time, because as you all know, I channel Saint Germain. So anything that is violet, purple, or amethyst is extremely conducting of energy for me. So let's start out, Aries. Let's see what you got. Aries is got the planet Uranus in it right now. So you guys might have some changes in your life depending on where your sun is in Aries. So let's see what we have for you today. Page of Swords. Okay, so you're going to get a communication online. You've been carrying burdens, Aries. You need to let go of them. These burdens have to do with a male energy. King of Wands is usually a fire energy for me. King of Wands, I'm going to just move this a little bit so you can still see me and the table. King of Wands is a fire energy for me. So what I'm getting out of these three first cards, Aries, is you're carrying a burden having to do with a male energy in your life. He's a fire sign, meaning he is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And he, not a great energy, but I feel like there's going to be a communication which either rectifies things permanently or for a very short period of time. It's not going to be anything in between. So Aries, there's definitely a male coming in for you. That's, yeah, this is action. This is activity. I just want to move that light. This is action. This is activity. This is something definitely coming down, going to happen with this male Aries energy. I feel like the energy is combative, but that you will reach some kind of a reconciliation, but I feel like it's going to be temporary. That's really the energy that I'm feeling, is I feel like it's going to be temporary. So just, you know, hold on to that, Aries. I'm just trying to fix the light, so if you guys can give me feedback about whether or not you can really see these cards or if there's a glare on them. I'm thinking maybe if I just do the light a little bit darker, the glare will kind of ease up a little. How's that look? Yeah, a little bit better. So Aries, I'm seeing this male kind of on the outskirts right now. This is someone that's very close to you, but that you're not in communication with daily right now. You will get a communication from him, but I feel like if you do reconcile, it's going to be very short-lived. Yeah, he's not a very compassionate person. You're looking for the relationship to be balanced, and I don't know if that will ever happen, because I don't feel that he is as genuine, authentic, or as giving as you are. I feel like this particular Aries male is very self-centered in a very classic Aries way, and that you're looking for him to be more compassionate, more sympathetic to you, and I don't see that happening. So you may want to kind of cut and run on that if it's not a long-term, you know, relationship they're invested in. I have the World card here. The World card is saying a happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. I feel like that happy ending is because you let it go. And if you look, his sword is almost shaped like an egg shape, which symbolizes rebirth to me. So I just feel like something's going to come to a head with this other Aries or fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And I feel like it's short-lived, that you either speak or have a communication. You think you're going to reconcile, but then you completely change path. You see the truth, and you pull back from it. The Five of Gabriel card says, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Yeah, I feel like the resolution to this conflict is within. It's you by yourself. It's you realizing that you are happier by yourself without this energy around you. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aries. I'm going to clarify it with a soul card. I'm going to shuffle these, and then we'll move on to Taurus. Anyone out there who's an Aries, does this register with you or resonate, or Do you have anything to say about Aries energy? I'm definitely feeling like someone out there has an energy, masculine, Aries, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, in conflict, carrying burdens, but you're going to have a communication from this person and then end up, you think you're going to reconcile, but you're actually going to end up letting it go and being okay with it. You're okay to let this go. Yeah, I'm seeing the Soul card here. This also looks to me like a rebirth card. If you look at this, you can hold it this way or this. Really feel like this is someone looking out and seeing the world, seeing the tunnel of light, seeing nothing but light ahead. You know, maybe struggling a little bit, but really coming into a place where now you see this beautiful golden light. And that's really what I feel, Aries. So just take that with you. And if you are tempted to reconcile with an energy, I would definitely go cautiously and slow, because I don't see this person changing, and I think that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some miraculous change to occur, and I do not see this happening. Taurus. Hi, Linda. Sounds like it was for my son. Maybe. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Joan. This is Taurus. Okay. Let's see what we have for Taurus, the bull. Taurus is an earth sign. We have a lot of earth energy in play right now with a lot of Virgo energy. I'm going to shuffle all these decks so I don't forget in the heat of the moment. So I hope everybody's doing great out there. This energy is a lot of earth, a lot of grounding, and yet a lot of us are having a lot of anxiety. That will kind of end a little bit. It's because Saturn is stationary and it's giving us a lot of energy. But as of tomorrow, it'll start to move a little bit and then go direct. So we'll have a little bit of the ease up in the anxiety level. Okay, and of course, you all know anxiety isn't real. Just stay in the present. So Taurus, King of Pentacles. All right, that is actually a Taurus or an Aries card for me. Knight of Wands. We got all these masculine energies coming in tonight. And the Magician. Magician reversed. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, I feel like you are putting yourself somewhere you don't belong. Like in drama. Like you're putting yourself in between another couple. Or it could be like a son and daughter-in-law. Or daughter and son-in-law. Or maybe it's a friends. I feel like you are putting yourself in between another couple. And I feel like they're going to be fine and you're going to be the odd person out. Don't know why I'm getting that energy, because it's really not that indicative with these cards. But I'm getting that energy intuitively. So it has to be for someone out there. Don't forget, you know, the Magician card in Tarot is the person who has unlimited ability. Someone who, you see the infinity sign over their head. The Magician is somebody who can do anything they set their mind to. And I feel like you are trying to do that in this situation, but it's completely misguided. You should be putting your mind and your energy into something that you want to do for yourself and to really evolve you. I feel like, and this is for Taurus, I feel like there's some situation that you're kind of sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong, and you're doing it in a really good intention. Like you're not doing it because you want to cause harm. You're doing it for a good intention, but I think you need to pull back because there's something you're not seeing. There's more that meets the eye, and I think you would be very shocked if you knew what it was. I do not know what it was, but I know you will be shocked if you knew. I hope this is all making sense. And I feel like this couple, that the woman is a Libra, either Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and she's a little wacky. She presents as being very, very stable and like she's the one in the right, but I think there's more here than meets the eye. So Taurus, I would kind of stay away from whatever situation you're sticking your nose in, because I don't think it's going to work out. I think you're going to be the odd man out, and they're going to be fine and walk off into the sunset, and they're going to be like, what were we friends with her for anyway? You know, that kind of thing. So so I don't know. Liz, you're a Taurus? That's right, Liz is a Taurus. So I don't know. Oh, she'll tell me later. So I guess something's resonating for her. But I definitely feel, don't get caught in the middle, because I really feel like you're putting yourself in the line of fire. That's an expression that I've been using a lot lately. And I just feel like you're putting yourself in the line of fire. Don't. Your energy is much better placed in your own stuff. Get your own stuff done. And the Five of Gabriel came out again. You guys saw me shuffle these. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama. There you go. Withdraw from the drama. And the Ace of Raphael, which is a positive new emotional experience fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So maybe Taurus out there, instead of being, you know, involved in other people's stuff, take care of your home. Take care of what's going on in home life, okay? And I'm going to clarify this with a soul card. Yeah, I'm getting the horse. And the I always think of this as an angel. And I feel like this is telling you, get the hell out of Dodge. Get out of that situation. You don't need to be there. It has nothing to do with you. Take care of your own stuff. Mind your own store. Mind your own beeswaxes. You know, we all have good intentions and want to help other people, but sometimes we're better off just leaving it alone. All right? Any questions on that, Taurus? Any Taurus out there have any questions on that one? No? Okay, so we're going to Gemini. So that's you, right, Linda? Gemini? Yep. There you go. Denise is saying, Georgia, can I have a reading? Yeah, we're going to do Zodiac. So I did Aries and Taurus, which you can play back, and now I'm on Gemini. So we're going to do every Zodiac sign. So whatever sign you are, you're going to get a reading. So we're in Gemini. Linda, I believe you are a Gemini. I want to shuffle these cards too, because the same card came up last time. And Michael's in. Great idea. I thought so, Michael. I hope you're doing okay. These cards do not shuffle well because they have a gold embossment on them. So I always have to shuffle them this way. So I thought you were a triple Gemini, and I didn't want to say it because that's like really a lot of air, boy. That is a lot of air. I missed a card. So we're going to see if we can ground you today with a little bit of a reading. Helen? Okay, so I want to shuffle these guys up. Okay, we're on Gemini. Gemini. Okay, what do we got for Miss Gemini? I'm going to cut these 3 times, they're telling me. Always learn to listen to spirit when I do tarot. Okay. Page of Cups. You are getting some kind of an offer or communication, Lynn. Whatever has been putting you in deprivation or been really tough for you to handle, anyone out there who is a Gemini, this is for, that's going to be gone. So any deprivation, if you look, I always think of this card as 2 orphans lost in the storm, you know. It's telling me it's over. So you can see the pentacles, the coin here. So if this was a financial hardship, you're coming away from it now. It's going to ease up. All right, Taurus? So just know that you are coming onto a better time, and you may get that in a communication. Sometimes when the Page of Cups comes up for me, it's your cup running over. It's an offer that you've been waiting for. It could even be something career-wise or job. So just keep that in mind. The Death card is next to it. That does not mean a literal death. When I see this card next to this card, for me, this means the death of something old. This could be a job change or a career change, a change of path, because it's showing me that what you have been doing, what has been status quo, is going to be leaving you. What has been status quo is definitely coming away, and you having something new offer coming through, ending some cycle of deprivation. Chris is asking, do you read reverse meaning? Sometimes I do, but I read completely intuitively, Chris. So what someone classically tells you a reverse card means may mean something different to me in the spread. Like this just came out reversed, and for me this is a card of movement. So when it comes out reversed to me, it means that the movement is in the past. And it's gone right on top of this Death card, which I was just talking about, is symbolizing for me, even before I pulled this card, was symbolizing that this is in the past. The daily routine, the status quo is ending, something new is coming in. It hasn't happened yet. The deprivation is going to end. I feel like this has a lot to do with financial or the nourishment of the spirit. And this card is showing me, because it is in reverse, right? This is one of the best cards in the deck. It's abundance, it's happiness, it's everything. To me, this card always reminds me of like a fat little Buddha. It's reversed, which means next to the Page of Cups and the fact that this is deprivation is in the past. For me, this means that this hasn't happened yet. So Taurus, something is changing. Like if I put this over here, this is the past. This is what's coming in for you. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, you've got abundance coming in, especially in the area of coin, money, financial, but it hasn't happened yet. It's very important for you to keep your thoughts pure and really your affirmations, because if you can do that, you're going to really see that this abundance comes in. If you get negative and worry about it coming, you're going to push it away. So definitely keep in a positive frame of reference, Taurus, because I really want you to get what's coming to you, and this is a reward. This is very appropriate with Saturn going direct tomorrow, because Saturn likes to bring rewards. So this is definitely a great reading for Taurus. I'm going to clarify this with one of the Power Tarot. You couldn't ask for a better card. As I said, this is the past, the status quo, the everyday routine changing. It's the death of it, movement. Now this is prosperity coming. All of these cards are prosperity cards. This card is telling me that this is definitely coming. It's coming. The cup runneth over, the fish coming out of the cup. And then these three cards came in as clarifiers that rough times are ending, good times are coming soon. And then we picked this card as the change your life. It's Archangel Chamuel. And I always pray to Chamuel whenever I need reconciliation with anything. And it said, there's a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So like I just said, keep your thoughts pure. Keep your vibe high and all positivity. Do not ruin this with negative, because something really amazing is coming your way. Yes, this is Gemini, Kelly. So something amazing is coming your ways, Gemini. And this video will be saved on the Zencuda Facebook, so you can watch back. I'm just going to take a soul card for a clarifier, because this was such a great reading for Gemini. The past is going to end in the past. You're going to move away from it. Abundance is coming. You're going to be getting some kind of a reward, some kind of a message. But sit tight. It hasn't happened yet. It may be a little while away, but it's coming, Gemini. It's coming. And when it does, be open to change. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. There you go. Wow. Look at this. It almost looks like your inner spirit is taking a leap of faith, coming out from your soul energy. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful abundance, prosperity. Look at the colors in this card. This is just absolutely beautiful. So Gemini, go out there and get what's coming to you. Be patient, slow, methodical. Put your ducks in a row. You've got a lot of abundance coming in though, Gemini, a lot of abundance. So if there's something you've been hoping and wishing and dreaming for, it's coming. Next sign is going to be Cancer. So for all you Cancers out there, this is for you. Yes, Gemini. That reading is for Gemini. Did I say Taurus? I don't know why, but that's for Gemini. And this is Cancer. So we're going to stick with Cancer, guys. Okay? And you can play it back. First reading was Aries. Second reading was Taurus. Taurus was the one, they had something they were putting their nose in between in somebody else's business. And Gemini is the abundance. Gemini's out there. You got total abundance coming to you, babies. Now this one is for Cancer. Cancer, we've got the Page of Wands. The pages are all over us tonight. Pages are communication, they're action, and this makes sense because, there you go, Linda. Energy doesn't lie, right? I love you, boo. Linda's one of my soul sisters. So we've got pages all over this spreads tonight, and that makes so much sense to me because Saturn is going direct, and Saturn has been trying to teach us things since it went retro in the beginning of May, end of April. So now those things that it's trying to teach us are coming home. So the pages are action, the pages are movement, the pages are messages. So things are starting to happen now, especially with Saturn going direct tomorrow. That'll be action. You're going to see a lot of action start. And we've got Mars moving too. So Janine, hi Janine, love you too, Lynn. Susan Marie, what if I am a Virgo but have the feel of every sign? Then just follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, definitely. So we're getting back to Cancer. This is your spotlight right now. So Cancer, I feel like you have been through a lot of stuff, a lot of conflict, which Cancer hates conflict. So I know that's not easy for you guys. But don't hide in the shadows because I feel like there's one more battle that you have to wage, one more defense you have to, strategize, and then things start to come really well. You need to it's almost like you need to get through this last battle in order to get the offer that comes to you. And I don't want you to hide in your shell. I want you to come out and face things because somebody's offering you a beautiful cup. And if you are in your shell, you will not see it. So Cancer, please come out of your shell. Be part of the living. I know you've had a couple of rough knocks, but you've got to really look up in order to find the offer of what's being granted for you and gratitude. So please, 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 Cancer, come out of your shell. I know something recently happened that you're just not, my Cancers out there, you get so sensitive, but you've got to come out of your shell and live your life. Don't be afraid of the Emperor. Realize that Cancer, you can be an Emperor too. Cancer has the ability to be very, very strong-willed when they want. Use your emotions for strength, all right? There's a Capricorn energy somewhere in your life that's causing you a little bit of distress and dis-ease. Capricorn is the opposite sign of your zodiac sign, so you're going to butt heads with that. But the reason being that it's meant to teach you. It's the other half. So we're always attracted to the things that we are not, correct? We're never attracted to the things that we are. We think we are, but we get bored very quickly. So we're attracted to the things we're not because we want to fit the puzzle pieces. We want to fill the voids. We want to fill the empties. So Cancer, Capricorn is the opposite of you. It's the opposite of your zodiac. So there is a Capricorn energy. I feel like this is a relationship, personal, not business, that is coming in and has been up and down for a while. You can't go in your shell about this. You have to face it head on because there's something that changes as an offer that comes in, but it won't if you're in your shell. And this is the reward for hard work. So if you can manage to come out of your shell, Cancer, and really face what's going on and be proactive and make some changes and really see the truth and take action that's right for you, you're going to see that hard work pays off. Are Cap and Cancer good for each other, John wants to know. Yes, I think if both sides are evolved, they can be very good for each other. The only drawback to that, as I said, opposites, opposites attract because it's what we lack. We want to fill what we lack. Cancer is a very emotional sign, even though sometimes they might not always appear that way because they're the crab. What do if someone pokes at them or if something gets a little bit too hot and heavy? They go in their shell and they hang out. So what does Capricorn do? Capricorn's the goat. It likes to climb. It likes to build. It likes to move head on. So if you have someone going in a shell and someone who wants to progress, that isn't always good. But if you're both evolved and you can understand and balance your qualities, then you can actually have what each other is lacking and be a really good relationship. So that's the answer. I mean, there's no right or wrong. It really depends on both people. It also depends on, really what's in each chart. Zodiac signs are so specific. I do practice a type of astrology called synastry, where I take one chart and lay it on top of the other, and I can see exactly what the dynamic is between two people. There's also another kind of chart that we do that actually is the chart of the relationship, and that chart shows me what the zodiac of the relationship is, not just the two people. So there's a lot of different things you can do. But Capricorn's out there right now, Caps, Cancer, I'm sorry, out there, this is your spotlight reading. Whatever Capricorn energy is coming through for you, it's giving you a run for your money, and vice versa. But you can always cross-watch too, like if you are in a relationship with a Cancer, you can watch the Cancer reading. Hi, Liz. But hard work pays off. So really, 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 Cancers out there, come out of that shell. Do not be in the shell, all right? I'm going to clarify this with one of the Doreen Virtue Power Tarots for Cancer energy. You've got a relationship. You have one more hurdle, one more battle. Do not go in your shell and avoid it. You got to hop to it because something's coming that's good from that. Conflict resolution comes from it. Okay, Power Tarot for Cancer clarifier. I've got the Three of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation and time heals all wounds. So even if you're staying in a relationship or you're looking to reconcile with this Capricorn energy, Cancer, let go of the past. Don't hide in your shell. Don't count the wounds. Don't lick your wounds. Come out and face the world. And then I want to pick a soul card for the other clarifier. And angels also, Cancer. I just got angels very surrounding you. Cancer energy tonight and for the next little while. You've got a lot of angels around you. A lot of angelic energy helping you, easing you out of the shell. All right? And here's your clarifier for tonight. Wow. Look at this. Can you see that? There's a face here and a face here. I feel like these are the two people that we're talking about, the Cancer Cap, the polarities. and look at all this beautiful color. There's a lot of turbulence here, a lot of turbulence. There's also, you're in your head a lot, and I feel like all this energy here has to be faced. If you go in the opposite directions, it can never be reconciled. But if you come together in the middle and even face that turbulence, don't be afraid of it, then things start to change. Hi, Kathy. How you doing? Okay, next sign we're going to do is Leo. My fiery, fiery Leos. I love Leos. I have always fallen in love with Leos in my life, and it's always been a disaster. Sorry. Love those fiery guys, you know. Leos are always a little bit of a bad boy, and I always fall for that, but trying to reform. What does clarifying mean? Clarifying in tarot is, for me, is a way that I read, and that's the reading, and then I'll pull a card, and that will clarify or confirm for me the energy. So my clarifying card is usually a card, some people call it the outcome, you can call it that too, but a clarifier is after you've read the energy, you'll pull a card that actually confirms for you that you've read it right, and that is the energy. For instance, you have a reading, and everything in the reading points to a reconciliation in love. And then you pull a card from your clarifier deck, and it's a card of reconciliation. Well, it just clarified the reading, okay? So this is for our Leos. They're telling me to cut the deck again. You guys saw me shuffle. I don't know why. They just want Leos really, really shuffled. I think Leo is wanting the spotlight tonight, my little Leos. Okay. All right, Leo, what do we have for you? Your card, the Knight of Wands. That is the Leo card. That's beautiful. So, Leo, you're pretty, Leos love the spotlight, and you were craving the spotlight, I felt like. That's why you made me shuffle so much, because you wanted your own card to come out. Look at this. The Knight of Wands, which is Leo for me. Okay? And the Queen of Wands, Leo. Oh, do you have a love affair with another Leo, or something going on with another Leo? That would be a hot and spicy night in town, let me tell you. Okay, so I feel like Leo, partner Leo, or it could be a mom actually. I'm seeing nostalgia. I'm feeling if someone out there has a Leo mom that's passed, I feel her energy very strongly right now. I'm seeing roses also, if that means anything for anyone. You know, tilling the soil in the garden, roses. I'm getting that very, very heavily right now. I'm just going to move this camera so you can see the cards. Yeah, that's good, right? So I'm getting mom, Leo mom, or fire sign mom for someone. This is very indicative to me of an energy that's passed over. And I feel like the camaraderie between you and this person, Leo, is that they were a Leo also. So this for me is Leo energy coming in. Could be male or female. I strongly feel male, but that just could be my imprint from the card. So reading for Leo out there tonight. You've got another Leo on your mind. For some, it is a romantic energy, very spicy, very, very physically attracted energy. And then yet for another group of people, this is mom. Your mom was also a Leo like you. You're missing her, very nostalgic. For those of you who are in the relationship with the Leo, this is like passion at its best and its worst. I feel like you're battling, and the battles go like off the hook. Like you guys fight to the death. You know, like this is some freaky stuff going on, but I feel like, excuse me if anyone out there has weak sensibilities, but I feel like this is like, you guys are freaky in the bedroom and freaky normally anyway. Like you fight like freaks and you love like freaks. So if there's two Leos out there in a romantic relationship, you may think this is the greatest thing because you're really hot and spicy, but I think that you should probably take a break because I feel like this is way too explosive a relationship. The other end of this spectrum, for those of you out there who are missing mom who was a Leo, I feel like this was a soulmate love. This was a very deep, abiding love that you had for mom. And what I'm going to say is she's with you, even though it was very emotional for you, this passing, this feminine energy, this female in your life. I feel like she's very much around you. So if that's resonating for anyone, that's really what I'm getting. And I know this reading is two very distinctly different energies, but sometimes that happens. And I know it's correct because I'm getting so overheated. My body's actually turning red. You can maybe see it on my chest area. And that's what Spirit does to me when he gives me a very intense communication. He builds up a lot of heat in my body. So, again, two very different energies, both readings for Leo. One is romantic, one is familial, parental. I want you to know the Leo that is missing a mom or energy of a woman who passed. Don't hover in the past. I feel it's really important for you to move on. All right? So, your husband is a Leo, Marianne, then this could be what I'm getting, definitely. But I feel like the energy that passed is feminine, but it could also be just he was just nurturing for you. But I want to finish my train of thought. The Leo that has someone who's passed that's a Leo, do not stay in the past. You have to move on. This energy wants you to move on. So know that and take it with you, and know that that energy is with you always, but you need to move on. The person who's in the relationship, the two Leos that are in a relationship, this is too explosive. I know you love it because it's hot and spicy and freaky, but you got to walk away from this eventually, because this is a type of relationship that gets dangerous. I feel like these two Leos are like off the hook. So I'm just getting that, okay? Just put it out there. Yeah, and this is the card of Temperance. So meaning you got to calm down, people. Whoever are these Leos in this relationship, you got to calm down and you got to get yourself free. You got to get yourself a little glass of water or something, because you guys need to calm it. All right? That's the reading for Leo. I know it's two very different energies, but I just call it as I see them, guys. I'm going to clarify. I'm going to do two clarifiers with the Power Tarot deck. One is for the energy that passed. And I'm really sweating bullets here, because the energy that I'm getting that's passed is just the sweetest, most beautiful energy. And then the other energy is like so volatile. It's like I'm being pulled in two different directions. Very hard to read that, but I'm seeing it through. So thank you for your patience out there. Okay, so this is for the energy of the Leo people who are in mourning and grief right now. This is the Chariot. Yeah, you got to move forward. Archangel Metatron, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others, moving forward in a good destination. These are the horse-drawn carriage here. You can actually see the horses moving forward. So don't stay in your grief. You've got to move forward. And the second clarifier for the other Leo energy of the people in the relationship is the Sun. And Leo is the Sun. Leo is ruled by the Sun. So this is your card. Uriel, Archangel Uriel, the Sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So yes, that relationship is successful in the fact that it's powerful. But you can use your powers for good, or you can use your powers for evil. So if you're going to stay in that relationship, you've got to temper and calm down. Okay? We did not do Capricorn yet. All right? I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. And now we're going to do Virgo as soon as I finish pulling the soul card for the Leo. Okay? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying. And this is the clarifier for the whole reading. I don't know what this... Oh, here. I'm looking at this card like, what is this card? Oh, it's the two faces that we just had before, I believe. Yeah, it's the same card. You guys saw me shuffle. So this is all that turbulence. And for me, it's like this is the turbulence in those two Leos together. And it's also the turbulence of staying in grief, because it's light on top, dark on the bottom. So definitely got to move away from that grief, anyone who's in there. And I'm sorry, I know we got a success card, but I guess I'm a little older and wiser, but I love Leos. Every major relationship in my life has been a Leo. I mean, I love Leo men, but I'm going to tell you right now, two Leos together is insanity. Okay, very powerful. King of the jungle, ruled by the sun. Need I say more? All right. Okay, so next we're doing Virgo, my Virgos. Love me some Virgos. Virgos are going to be a lot nicer and calmer and cooler and more collected. I'm feeling myself cooling down already here, Virgos. Okay. Virgo is an earth sign. We have a tremendous amount of planets in Virgo. This past month, we've had a stellium in Virgo, which means we have 5 or 6 planets in Virgo. And they're slowly all moving away. But this is actually the chart of the moment. If you look at the Zodiac chart of the moment, you see all these planets here? That's all in Virgo. So you've had it rough lately, my Virgos. You've had a lot of Earth energy in your sign. That's right now, I think, with the Moon. No, the Moon is not in Virgo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 planets in Virgo right now. We've got Mercury, Mars, Sun, and a few asteroids. Okay, Virgo, what do we have for you tonight? My Virgo spotlight. Something going on with the family. I know you guys can't feel it, but as soon as this card was pulled, a big wind came past me, and all the windows are closed. So I don't know what that was about. So Virgo has something going on in the family. Okay. Okay. I feel like family's fighting over money. All right, but you shouldn't be, because you have enough. You have enough put away, enough saved, and enough to go do something with. You're fine with money, and I feel like Virgos are making a mountain out of a molehill where it comes to money, but it's probably because somebody's egging you on. Look towards the future, Virgo, but don't get stuck in it. I feel like you're very worried, something about finances, you want to plan for the future, and other family members are not on board with your plan. So this is for my daughter and right on. Okay, there you go. I feel like, yeah, you want to do something. It's like there's a certain amount of money, and you want to do this with it, but everybody else wants to do this with it, and your vote's getting canceled out. And I feel like it's really ticking you off, Virgo. And Virgos, you don't want to piss off a Virgo, because Virgos are very hardworking and they're very tenacious about anything. They're the ones who'll stay late, come in early. Virgos are very industrious people. So you don't want to piss them off, because you need them a lot of times to help you do things. Virgos are very industrious. Yeah, this is definitely an energy of, it's like the family's divided with finances. This could also be an inheritance of some kind, where siblings are kind of fighting about what way to work the inheritance or work family money, all right? But it's definitely something with young people, I see, like a different age groups, money, almost like somebody wants to take a vacation and be a little frivolous, and somebody else is like, no, we're not doing that, we need to plan for the future. But what I feel like, Virgos, is that you are stuck in place. You're trying to please everybody, you aren't really sure which way to go, you've got to take a stand, but you're just frozen. And if you look at this card, you can see you're not frozen, you just have to take a step forward. You have to take action. And that's the problem, Virgo, is you're not taking action, you're trying to please everyone. So I would definitely take a stand, state your case simply and clearly, and maybe there's a compromise that can be reached. And because I feel like if you leave the dramatics alone and just get everyone together, call a family meeting, state your case simply and clearly, I feel like you will have recognition. Because there you can rest on your laurels, your laurel wreath. This is the card of recognition, and I feel like that's what will happen. So whatever that situation is, something to do with money. It could even be for some people a raise that you want at work and you won't speak up. Speak up, because the recognition is there. The recognition is there, Virgos. You know, we always think we're powerless, and we're not. We have so much power as human beings if we come from love. If we can come from love and intentions of love, we are able to conquer the world. Conquer the world. So this is my clarifier for Virgo. It's the page of Gabriel. Energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunity for excitement and adventure. So maybe that raise is coming in. Maybe there's something that you can compromise with and take a small vacation and put some money away. I'm going to pick another card because for some reason they're telling me to do that. This is the Four of Raphael. It says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, and be aware of your own emotions. Yeah, so don't let those emotions get the better of you. You know, let your emotions come into play in a really healthy way. And the final card for Virgos, being a soul card to pick for you, is, and remember, Virgo, love yourself. You know, include yourself in your own life. I have so many people who come to see me, especially people who get to a certain age in life, and they have these beautiful lives, and they have all these beautiful people around them and all this accomplishment, but they forgot to include themselves in any of it. And it was all for other people. So I wrote about that a little bit today, about how we're all so homogenized. And this is your card, Virgo, for your soul card. And what this makes me feel like is that you're holding up everybody else. You're worried about everybody else. And you really need to start worrying about yourself and caring for yourself if you look at this card. All right? So Virgos, put yourself first for a change. Virgos always sacrifice themselves. You need to really step into your power and be who you're meant to be, even in the little things sometimes. Next one is Libra. I am a Libra sun myself, so this reading will have some meaning for me, I hope. So all of our Libras out there, any questions or anything so far? I hope I'm doing okay for you guys. We're almost done. We're like more than halfway through. So Libras, let's see what we got for my Libras out there. Oh, balance. Isn't that funny? Libras are all about balance, right? So the card comes in for balance, Libras. You need to take some time in quiet repose. I feel like Libras have burned themselves out. I know I am. And you need to take time for quiet. You know, whenever I see this card, it always reminds me of meditation and just kind of taking some quiet time. Balancing, I feel like you're on the fast track, Libra. You're so worried about achieving and making good, you're forgetting to balance your own health, everyday routine with some things that you need to do. Yeah, you're being too competitive. I feel like Libra, you need to kind of drop the rope, drop the sword. Being way too competitive out there. I feel like there's people leading you, maybe another Leo in the pack. You know, Libras and Leos are very dynamic together, but sometimes a Libra becomes too mutable with a Leo, lets them boss them around. Definitely need time for quiet and repose, meditation, massage, health. The sixth house I'm getting. Definitely coming in and looking for an everyday routine to be a little bit less hectic and really take care of yourself more, Libra. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm also getting the feeling that you two are being nostalgic. I feel like you're doing inner child work, like you're going back and reliving some things and really working deep, deep, deep in the soil of your foundation. This to me is a card of deconditioning as well. Yeah. Family life isn't so smooth right now, the home life. But that'll change. It will get better. I think that you just need to take time for yourself right now. And Libras are not always good at doing that. Libras' lesson in life is to learn to live for themselves, not everyone else. But Libras always live for everyone else. They like to pair. They like to partner. That becomes their focus. You need to pull it back in and focus on yourself, Libra. Don't worry so much about the discord in the house or in the family right now. It's temporary and it will sort itself out once you are in balance and you take care of yourself. All right? Definitely doing a lot of work. Don't go into the deprivation of childhood or anything that has happened in the past where you've lost something or someone. Don't stay in that energy. Go back to heal it, rectify it, find your strength, and bring that forward. That's really what this energy is all about for you, Libra. There's rewards coming for you as well. Saturn going direct is going to be a big thing in your sign. Also, all those planets that have been in Virgo are now moving to Libra. So you're going to have a lot of activity this month, September, October. So make sure you take time for yourself. The best advice I could say is take some time for yourself to really decide what's important and what's not, and where you want to spend most of your time. Because I think that there's discord in the home life, in relationships and family and very close friends, because you're spreading yourself too thin. It's almost like you're your own worst enemy. The clarifier is Page of Gabriel. We just had this card. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. And I'm just going to shuffle these to make sure that we get a second card that isn't the same. Yeah, if you would just harness some of your energy instead of depleting yourself, Libra, I feel like you're going to have a lot more excitement and adventures out there. Okay. This is the Page of Ariel. This is such a Libra card. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Yeah, I feel like if you can give yourself some time to really decide what's important and what's not, you're going to take on a new course of action, a new course in your life. And your soul card, Libra. Whoop. Soul card, Libra, there you go. You need quiet repose, you need meditation in order to give birth to what you really need to do. And this was the card that flew out of the deck, which to me is very indicative of birth. So Libra, don't be confused. Don't be caught up in all the energy of everybody else and being pulled in a bunch of different directions. Rein it in. Rein it in. Okay? Hi, Deb. Okay. Next is Scorpio. My lovely Scorpio. Scorpios are hot and spicy, passionate creatures. You gotta love a Scorpio, right? Until they're pissed off at you, then that stinger comes out, and it's like, oh no, what did I do? Scorpios are like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh my God, you're dead to me. Right? But love the passion of them. The Scorpios are so sensitive. They'll sit by you and really understand and be empathetic. They're wonderful. Okay, so here we go. Scorpios, what do you got for me tonight? I'm going to shuffle everything so I don't forget. Linda says her mom's a Scorpio. Elizabeth says, true that. Yep, true, true. You know that's true. Okay. It's funny, but when you study astrology and tarot and all the modalities, you really do get great insight into the habits of humans, right? Okay, so Scorpio, what do we have in your spotlight reading tonight? Scorpios. You got the Ten of Swords. So this is the death of something. Let's find out what it is for you. Death and celebration. So it's out with the old and in with the new, Scorpio. What's going on with you? Okay, you got the Empress here, all right? I feel like you kicked somebody to the curb, Scorps. I don't know. Hope it was a good thing to do. Judgment. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Scorpios. Man, you got drama in your life this week. Okay, Scorps. I got the energy of addiction coming in. I don't feel it's yours. I feel it was around you. I feel like you gave somebody an ultimatum, like clean up your act or I'm not going to be around anymore. I feel like you had a lot of judgment for this person. That's up to you if that was correct or not. But I feel like there was some judgment there. But not necessarily a bad thing, you know. Once in a while we have to have discernment, right? But I feel like there was someone that you kind of kicked to the curb a little bit. And you're questioning if you were too harsh. But I don't think you were. I think this person does need to clean up their act. I'm also seeing Libra energy around you, Scorpio. I'm not saying that that person was a Libra, but there's something maybe coming in for you that's a Libra, if that person is not. It's funny because the energy is so like polarized for you right down the middle of this reading. On the one side, I have like some not so great stuff and the negative, and it's around this like Libra area. And a little bit of judgment. Maybe you were judged. Maybe they judged you harshly. And then on the other end, I have you like walking away from that energy, walking away from the addictive energy, walking away from the controlling energy, and coming into some really beautiful celebrations. The number 3 comes up twice here, which leads me to think about cooperation, collaboration, compilation. So this energy that, you know, you kind of kick somebody to the curb a little bit. I hate to, you know, being flippant, but you made a conscious decision to separate yourself from someone. That's okay, because I feel like this is going to bring in some joy to your life. It may be sad for you. You may have a little bit of nostalgia about it, but I feel like you did inevitably make the right excuse me, decision, because I see joy coming in. I see collaboration. I see creativity. I see new opportunity. Yeah, a lot of it hasn't happened yet. This is coming. And this creativity is very emotional for you. This also is very much an emotional card for me. Scorpio energy. This is the energy of the moon, emotion. I know I'm pulling a lot of cards for Scorpio, but that's because this energy is very intense, as Scorpios always are. Yeah, you got the King of Pentacles here. You're in charge. There was never any doubt of that. Never any doubt that you were in charge. That's the way you like it. It's the way you want it to be. And whether or not you do this in a harsh or not harsh way almost doesn't matter. Whatever way you left this energy, it's looking forward that counts now. So I want to pull a card for the forward energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, whoever she was, she's in the background. She's gone. You're not the same person you were with that person. Justice is served. More to be revealed. Very unconventional. And there's the nostalgia. So to me, whatever decision you made regarding this energy, it could be a business relationship, could be personal, you had to move away from it. And that person is an addiction, I'm telling you right now, whether that's an addiction of drugs, alcohol, or not something tangible, but merely in the addiction of a self-imposed prison of some kind, that energy was an energy that would have been restrictive, restraining, and definitely holding you back. So whatever you walked away from, Scorpio, that was really smart to do that. It could even be that you just emotionally walked away from it. Liz Fuentes says, what about two Scorpios together? Two Scorpios together can be a tough energy because Scorpios are not very forgiving. That's the one Achilles heel about Scorpios is Scorpios are not readily forgiving. They hold a grudge. It's just their nature. So if you have two people like that in a relationship, that can be a tough one. That can be a tough one. If you can manage to learn to be balanced and fair and evolved about that quality, then it's probably a nice, passionate relationship. But that's tough when you're holding grudges. Tenna Gabriel, this came up before. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Yeah, I feel like Scorpio, you should be asking the people on this side of the reading, people that are coming in, new people, enlightened people, people who are very beautifully balanced for you. Just be around them. Ask them for input. Because I feel like whatever this part is that you left behind is very, it's dark. It's dark energy. So just take that with you. I'm going to pick a soul card for you. I think for Scorpios, it's really important right now that you don't try so hard to please others. And I don't often say that about Scorpios because they're usually very single-minded. But sometimes they can get too sensitive and worry about pleasing others. And I think for the next 5 or 6 weeks, Scorpio, I would really be devoted to yourself. And here's the energy. And to me, this is just like, yeehaw! You're happy you left that dark part. You're really meeting some great people now. Go forward and let it go. Okay? So the next sign is Sagittarius. Hey Saggies, how are you doing tonight? Let's see what we got from my fiery Saggies. You gotta love Saggies because Saggies, when you go to a party, they're like the life of the party. So if you got a Sag in your life, you are lucky because they are party central. Okay, Sagittarius. What do we got for my Saggies out there? Okay. Sag. Oh, Saggies. You are walking away from an emotional situation. It's a good thing, though, because Saggies like to be happy. So, Sag, walk away from an emotional situation. I feel like this is a push-pull. I feel like you walk away and get pulled back. Walk away and get pulled back. Because if you look at the energy in these cards, somebody's walking away, and then the Knight of Wands comes, meets them on the path, and he's going the opposite direction. Right? So, there, Deb's a Sag. So, these are battling. This is you want to walk away from an emotional situation, and this person will let you go. They're like, yeah, but everything's so good. And you're like, but it's not so good. And this is you, afraid to have the final battle. This card was upside down, reversed. So this is afraid to have the final battle, afraid to really, go into the open and bring up whatever grievances you have. Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Ace of Cups is a delayed new beginning. You got aces are always new beginnings in tarot. And Temperance, which means patience, patience, patience. So I feel like this emotional situation that you need to walk away from, I feel like it's a push-pull. It's something that you're like, I'm never going to be able to do this. But you need to do it because there's a new beginning, new romance, but you got to be patient about it. It's not going to come on the heels of things. There's a space in between here, and that space needs to be honored. Let's see what the Spirit wants us to honor it with. Hard work. Getting rid of old baggage. And the King of Cups. So, to me, this is someone who's a Cancer or water sign. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, definitely a Pisces energy. This is a Pisces energy. So, you've got this Knight of Wands here. That energy is a very stubborn energy. It's an energy that almost like doesn't take things seriously. Like maybe you're wounded or you're not feeling great about something and they're like, yeah, well, just get over it, blah, blah, blah. And so you keep trying to walk away. And you have to have that final battle to make this energy move. The reason being is because you need to spend time with yourself. There's a Pisces energy that comes in then. That's also reconciled. That's going to push-pull as well because I feel like it's surrounded by this. So the Pisces energy comes in. That's resolved. But while you're doing that, I feel like there's more of a friendship. While you're doing this, you're getting to know yourself. You're really doing work on yourself. You're putting things together. You start to feel really different, really solid, really strong, really like you are authentically the authority in your life. And then this starts to happen. And this is rebirth. See the leaves on the trees. The Ace of Wands comes in, brings you new opportunities, right? Then, a little bit after that, this card is also an ace. This is the card for soulmate love, real love, not I'm settling for this love, okay? And then this is patience. This is the temperance and the patience to live your life fully balanced in spirit and in the material world. You need time to do that. I feel like this whole top row is all distractions. Yeah, it's preventing, it's like you're frozen in place. You're in a loop. You keep doing the same thing. So this makes it seem like you're not getting anywhere. You may have the illusion that you are, but you're not. So what you want to do is definitely finalize this energy. Bring in the solitude, the quiet time for yourself. Be okay with that. And then start to work on this because then the universe rewards this hard work. Yeah, this is the happiest card in the deck. This is soulmate love, marriage, wedding, family. This is the happiest, best card in the tarot. So there's your path. If you do this, right, finalize this, end that, give yourself the time you need. The Pisces friend is there to listen, be a pal. Then this kind of moves away, but you're solid in yourself. And then all the new things come in, you find patience, and all your wishes come true. So that's really what the path is for Saggy right now. So you got to take action once and for all. Especially as we approach the end of the year, it's really important for all of us to take action that creates a new path, creates a new day. All right, clarifier is the Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So you want to surround yourself with people who really think and act and are like you, all right? Without homogenizing yourself into something you're not. Be your own authority in your life. Don't give someone else your authority. And the soul card for you tonight, Saggy, is... look at this. If ever there was duality, right? This could go this way or this way. Got to make your decision, Saggy. Got to make your decision. Spinning round and round and round. Got to make the decision, okay? Denise says, wow, I'm an Aquarius, but I feel this reading was for me. It could be. You might be an Aquarius rising or moon sign, and then it would be for you. Our next sign is Capricorn. So, anybody out there who's a Capricorn who's watching? We just have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces to go. So, let's do our Cappies, okay? All right, my Cappies. What do we got for you? You have been taking a lot of time to yourself. And I think this next card is probably going to tell me to get you out there. Yep, you need to balance. You need to get out a little bit. You're kind of isolating a little bit, Capricorn, like same old routine. You need to take action. Definitely need to take action. And you also need to be among people that you have a camaraderie with, maybe a little bit of competition with. Really get out there and be among people, you know. If you're a guy, you want to be among guys. If you're a girl, you want to go out with the girls, but you need to blow off some steam. You need to move your life forward. I feel like you've been waiting a lot, which is fine, but you need to put another act into play. In other words, don't just sit at the curb idling. You can go other places and do other things while you're waiting for something to happen. So don't put your life on hold. You got to live your life. This is you, Capricorn. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You don't know what to do, and you got to move forward. So whatever it is, Capricorn, the universe wants you to move forward. I know this is a short and sweet reading, but that's what I'm getting. I also feel like there's going to be some kind of an offer for some of you Capricorns with work as the year finishes up. You may have a job transfer or another opportunity come your way when you least expect it. It may be temporary, but it's something that you're going to really want to do and enjoy. And you need that because it's almost as though some of the Capricorns out there have been becoming stagnant. And Cappies are not stagnant energy. You get antsy when you get like that. So don't turn into, you know, somebody who's just in a rut. Yeah, hard work, working. Something's gonna happen where you want to build or do something. So your clarifier is, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Man, I couldn't have written that myself. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. So there you go, Capricorn. There's something in the works for you. Something's coming that is going to bring you to another level in your life. Don't sit idle. I feel like you've been kind of, you know, lazy, giving up a little bit lately. So whatever your intuition is telling you to do, make sure that you do. Make sure that you do. Okay, and your soul card, Capricorn, is... There you go. Arms wide open, Capricorn. Receive. All right? You can manifest and make things happen, but you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to start interacting. Don't put yourself in a valley. Get yourself out there. Look at all this beautiful, red, powerful energy around you. Look at the open hands, the healing, all of it. So get out there. Touch people. You were meant to. All right? Next sign is Aquarius. I think this is you, right, Denise? So, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius! And you can play these readings back anytime. I usually timestamp them when I get a chance, so I'll tell you, like, you know, Aquarius starts at whatever minutes, etc., so that you don't have to listen to the whole tape if you want to just watch certain signs. Because I know sometimes you want to play it back, you want to watch your partner's sign or children or whatever. Okay? This is Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. The same card came up as for Capricorn. Wow. You guys saw me shuffle. All right, Aquarius, I feel like you are carrying some burdens. Definitely carrying some burdens. I feel like this card for you is reading different for me than it was for the Capricorn energy. I feel like this card for you is that you're really ruminating and you're in your head a lot. And I feel like it's almost too much, like you're driving yourself crazy, kind of. So try and do something out in nature, even if it's just walking or something, because I feel like you need to get out of your head. And sometimes if we get down to the physical body, it helps to ground us. Yeah, you're out of balance. You need to balance yourself. I feel like you're trying to make some heavy decisions, but you shouldn't make them until you're really balanced. You're not quite there yet, all right? I feel like there's a Capricorn, and that's why this energy is reading this way. I feel like there's a Capricorn involved with you, Aquarius. So I don't know if your energy is Capricorn or Capricorn related. I know there was somebody before who was an Aquarius, I think Denise, that you said you felt the Capricorn reading. I feel like you're interrelated with Capricorns in some way. So just know that. Maybe your partner's a Capricorn, I don't know, but this reading is definitely for Aquarius, but Aquarius is being very much influenced by Capricorn or Aries energy. All right? I know those are two different energies, but it's the Emperor, it's the controlling, someone wanting to control, someone being heavy-handed, that kind of thing. This is also an energy I'm feeling of non-authenticity. And I don't mean that like somebody being a phony. I feel like it's somebody's really trying like to play the role or to fit in somewhere or make something work. And I feel like it's just not really authentic to that person. But they're really trying, there's love there. And I feel like they're really trying to go with the program kind of thing. But everybody knows we can only go with the program so long, right? And then it just doesn't work. Janine, oh wow, I've been going and forth about work. Feel like I need to change. Yeah, I think Janine's your Cap. So we're doing Aquarius now. So this situation for Aquarius is going to change, but I don't see it changing like today. I'd give it a week or so. What I would do in the next week, Aquarius, is focus on myself and getting myself really healthy. I feel like you're physically run down, and I feel like you're having some kind of physical challenge. So you want to build yourself up a little bit, and before you have the conversation or whatever it is that you're looking to do, that's really the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, you want to build yourself up. You know, go for a massage, relax. You know, this is a card of spirit. It's a card of really replenishing yourself and being able to live in the spiritual world. All right? Yeah. So follow your intuition, Aquarius. Aquarians have beautiful intuition. Follow that. But what I would say is whatever decision you're trying to make and you're in your head about, stop going with the program. Focus inward on yourself only for a little while, and then make whatever action you have to make. Your clarifier is the 6 of Gabriel. Oh wait, I didn't shuffle these. I'm sorry. I have to shuffle them. Aquarius, this is your clarifier. If anybody has any questions out there, just fire away. So true. I can relax once he moves out. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Denise, but I hope everything works out the way you want it to. There you go. And your clarifier is the 3 of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation, and time heals all wounds. My gosh, that's beautiful. Couldn't have written that myself. I'm going to pick another one for you, Denise. 3 of Raphael. Reason to celebrate. A community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships. And it looks like all of you hanging out with your girlfriends. So you're going to go have some fun. Okay? And your soul card, Denise, I'm going to pick for you. Whoop. Ah, look at this. Looks like you in a tunnel. You've been shrinking yourself to fit places that are too small for you, girlfriend. I'm going to say that again. You've been shrinking yourself to fit places that are too small for you. You're a big energy, baby. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Follow your dreams. Okay? Love you. And this is for all the Aquarians out there. Don't ever let anybody shrink you. Always be who you are and expand and evolve to what you really, really want to be. Okay? Next is Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Marianne, oh, not really. Not really what, Marianne? Ironically, his name is Michael. Oh, that's funny. Marianne, I didn't see the chain, so I don't know your comment. I'll try and answer if I can. So here is Pisces. This is our last reading tonight is Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the Zodiac. Pisces usually have the most soul wisdom of any sign. Okay? So for my beautiful Pisces out there, Pisces can be a little bit confusing sometimes. They're a little airy. Okay. The soul cards are way too cool. I love these cards. I got them actually at Time for Karma, but you can get them online at Amazon. I missed the beginning of Aquarius, but just had a situation happen with work where I felt I was being shrunk. Well, there you go. And you can always play it back. So this is the last reading for Pisces. Again, I shuffled all night, and this card came up so many times. This card for me is walking away from an emotional situation. And so I think a lot of us are going through changes. I think that's indicative of the fact that Saturn has completed its retrograde and is coming full circle. So that's really cool. Okay, Pisces, so you're walking away from a situation. I feel like this was someone who held you under their thumb. Pisces, I feel like you were kind of held down by somebody. I'm getting that feeling. And now you're walking away from it. You're feeling your oats. You're ready to take action in your life. You're tired of doing what other people tell you to do. Pisces, you're finding your voice out there. So just know that. You are finding your voice. You're balancing what you feel inside with what's coming out of the throat chakra. You don't care if people recognize or not. It's for you. You have nothing to prove. And you're going for your authenticity. Pisces, whatever is going on in your life and situations, this could be familial, it could be relationship, it could be work, but you are feeling your oats there, Mr. and Mrs. Pisces out there. So just know that you have a great intuition. You've got to listen to it more. I think Pisces, you're second guessing yourself. Don't. Forward, full steam ahead. You're making the right choices. Definitely. whatever that energy is that you're walking away from, Pisces, and this, almost every reading tonight was about walking away from some kind of energy. I think that's really indicative just of the cosmic energy that we have right now with so many changes, and we're really facing a lot of deprogramming. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but for Pisces in particular, I feel like you're finding your voice, you're finding your throat chakra. And what I feel on this reading is the person that was really trying to hold you down or be controlling of you, I feel like they were a thief in the night. If you didn't really, end that type of situation or stop that behavior from that person, even if they're still in your life, you change the behavior, I feel like it would have really robbed you of your heart and soul. This is somebody that really was sucking your energy, and I feel like moving away from them, you learned the lesson, and that you now know how to protect yourself from people like that. So Pisces, you did a great job. There you go, Queen of Wands sitting on the throne. No more sleepless nights, Pisces. You get a good night's sleep tonight and know that you did the right thing. You found your voice. You're finding balance. The offer is coming through for you. All good things coming to Pisces for finding their voice. There you go. Look at this beautiful card, Pisces and the sun. Here come the sun. They keep me from coming out. What is that, Marianne? I don't know. So Pisces, that was our last reading for the night. And what I want to say, Pisces, is keep strong in your voice, but always use your voice with love and kindness, and know that the things that you are meant to say, if they're said in love, will always help you go forward in your life. The clarifier for this evening, I have to shuffle these. The clarifier for this evening for Pisces, keep finding your voice, Pisces. You are on the right track, Let everything go. Tell people exactly what you're thinking. Okay, so here's the clarifier, Pisces. Is divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternate approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. There you go. You're finding your voice. You're finding teachers. You're deciding your own course of action. How beautiful is that? And your soul card, Pisces. And then I'm going to just pick cards for the collective. Thank you for staying tuned tonight, everybody. Thank you. Please find me on Zencuda Official on Instagram, Zencuda on Facebook, and please like my YouTube channel, Zencuda, because we're going to be doing videos there, and you will get notifications about the live readings. So here's your card, Pisces. This is you, all that beautiful power that you have coming to the surface, healing yourself, not allowing anyone to be the authority in your life but you. How beautiful is that? Absolutely beautiful. So thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. I just want to say you can watch this video back if you'd like. If anything resonated with you, please comment below. Please like and share the videos if you want. I have no problem with you sharing the info. I truly believe the messages need to get out to whoever they're supposed to. And please, if you could repay me in any way, it would be by subscribing to my channel on YouTube, Zencuda. I'll be doing a lot more videos there, and I really, really want to be able to establish a community there, so I need your help subscribing. And you will get notifications of all of my live videos, so if you want to tune in for more tarot or any other modalities, they'll be up there. So thank you so much. I love you all. This is the energy that I source my life from. And for those of you who are still on, what I was talking about before was the deprogramming. And we've all been programmed, conditioned, the deconditioning by influences in our life from the minute that we're born, whether it's our parents or society or whatever, right? And so now a lot of the energy that's coming through and that will be with us for the next 5-6 years with Saturn and Pluto and the South Node is energy of we are being deconditioned. We're realizing now that a lot of the beliefs and the systems and the things that we do in our life really aren't authentic to us, and that we've given away our authority to other forms, whether it's the media or people that we were influenced by or food or medications or whatever. And so now that deconditioning process is happening, and it can be a little scary as we become groundless because we have to find a new way of doing things, a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of believing, new things to like. And that's when Zencuda comes in, because it's a soul support for people on a trek to really live their authentic lives. And so I ask you to please subscribe to our soul support community that is Zencuda. Thanks so much. Have a great night, and I hope you enjoyed your readings. If you have any questions, just ask them in the comments below. I do try to answer, and I will try to timestamp everything so that you know which zodiac sign is at which time. Thanks so much, everybody. I love you all. Good night.